If you're looking for a fun, delicious, easy appetizer for the upcoming holidays, then you are not going to want to miss this video. Hey friends, it's Kelly and welcome back to Mama Needs a Goal. Thank you so much for joining me today, and if you're new here, welcome, welcome. So friends, I think by now you probably all know that I love a caprese salad, one of my favorites. I have a couple videos on them. And during the holidays, this is such an easy appetizer to make, and it's something that most people will enjoy. Last year, I made a caprese salad into a candy cane. This year, we're gonna make it into a Christmas tree. And my husband's like, didn't you just already do this last year? I'm like, yeah, but it's a different design, ha ha. But anyway, I thought I'd show you how to make it into a Christmas tree this year. I have my festive shirt on. Today is plaid day at school, or flannel day, and I have nothing flannel, nothing plaid other than this. And it's so perfect because it's a reindeer and some snowflakes. It's like 3 times too big for me, but that's okay. But anyway, I'm getting off track. Let me quickly go over all the ingredients and then we'll put this tray together. And I'm going to take it to work since it's going to be quite a bit of tomato and mozzarella, but I'll be sure to grab myself a piece when I get there. All right, my friends, so I have some tomatoes here. I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I got about 8 tomatoes here, and you can make this as big or as small as you want. But me using those 8 tomatoes will give you an idea of how big this is. And then you can determine from there if you want to make it larger or smaller. And then I have a few small little tomatoes that I had left in my refrigerator. I think I'm going to use those as like little ornaments or something, because there'll be some basil leaves in there that are going to be really small. So I thought that would be just a really sweet added little touch. I have some balsamic glaze. I have a whole nother one in there if I need any more, but that one's got enough in there. I think I'll be fine. I have some basil and some fresh mozzarella. It's already sliced, so I don't need to do that. Friends, that's all the ingredients we're going to be using today. So let's go ahead and put this tray together. So I'm going to slice my larger tomatoes first. I have like 3 of them that are a little bit larger because they're going to be the bottom of my tray. So you want to work your way up size-wise because you're going to need more at the bottom. So make those a little bit larger. Okay, so we're just gonna take that end piece off real quick, and then, you know, go ahead and slice those up. You want to make them as even as possible. I might try to make, let's see, might try to, you see how I kind of messed that up, so when we overlap it, we'll cover that up, so don't worry too much, but try your best not to do that. I find that I do that towards the ends when it's a little bit harder, but you know what, take that one piece, we're going to make like a little tree trunk for the bottom, just like that. I think that's good. Huh? Even that out. I'm just gonna try to cut a little bit, make it flatter, like that. So we got ourselves a little tree trunk. Okay. All right, my friends, so all my tomatoes are now sliced up. My mozzarella cheese is already pre-sliced. I don't have to do that. I went ahead and got my basil taken off so it's easier to put together and I don't have to do that off the stem when I'm putting the board together. I did print out this star. I think it might be a little bit too small, so and I cut it out of the cheese. I'm going to use this as a template to cut a star out for the top out of the cheese. I cannot draw a star to save my life unless you do it where you cross over. So I'm just going to use this as a template, but I think it might be a little bit small, but I can make it work. And like I said, I sliced the tomatoes. I tried to make them as even as possible. I did my bigger ones first and put them aside. So they're going to be on the bottom because it's going to be a wider base at the bottom of the tree, you know, and then use the smaller ones as we go up. So friends, it's going to be this simple. So let me stop talking. Let's turn around and get this board put together. Friends, I took my cheese out because this cheese is very wet. So I took it out and put it on a napkin just to kind of dry it a little bit. I took the bottom end piece. I'm going to be using that for my star, so I put that aside already. Now I'm going to go ahead and start with my largest tomatoes. We're just going to lay them out Just like that. And this is a smaller one, so I'm going to just put that aside. And I'm just going to overlap a little bit. Go. Like that. Now I'm going to go ahead and take some basil. And we're just going to tuck some basil right in here, if I can get it off my finger. Actually, I'm going to push these back a little bit and then lay the basil out and then push them back up front. I just need to build it up a little bit right here. Go. Okay, now we're just going to move our tomatoes up just a little bit. Like that. A little bit more over here. There we go. Okay. And we can put our little tree trunk down there if we want. Okay. Now we're going to go ahead and take our and we're going to just kind of tuck it a little bit underneath the basil. Overlap your cheese. Can you see it forming already? Just like that. And then I'm just going to go ahead and finish it off with a little bit more basil. Just like that. Okay. And then I think I'm going to add in a little bit more cheese. Do one right here. There we go. I'm trying to keep it as straight as possible. You don't want it to start angling and then we have a crooked tree. Okay. And you can see where there's like little gaps and you just want to fill it in. Just like that. Okay. And now I'm going to go ahead and do another layer of tomato. Let me get my... And I'm just going to tuck that in underneath of the mozzarella. Just like that. Lift it up a little bit. There we go. And I'm just going to overlap it a little. Just like that. There we go. Get that over there. Get that seed so it doesn't look crazy. Go. More down here. I think I need to put some mozzarella on the ends because I went a little too wide, so I'll just use these smaller pieces and kind of pull it in. And you can adjust this as you go along, not a problem. All right, and now we're gonna go ahead and I think I'm gonna add some more mozzarella and then tuck my basil in because we're getting, you know, so we want to bring it in now, in a little bit from where we were, just so we don't, and I don't know, you can kind of see how it has a straight edge, so I'm kind of trying to use that as my guide. Okay. You want to bring it in. I'm doing this upside down, so I'm hoping it, yeah, because we want to go in. And then we're going to take some more of our basil. And then we're just going to fill in right in here with our basil. All right, I'm gonna go ahead and finish this off because I think you'll get bored just watching me do row after row. But like I said, the one thing you want to do is bring it in. I'm running out of room. I need to shift this down a little bit, I think, too. So I'm gonna shift all this down because I am definitely running out of room. So you have to plan for that, unfortunately. Okay, there we go. And then, there we go. Gives me a tad bit more room. Not a lot. Okay. And now I'm just going to go ahead and tuck this basil in right here. Oops. And then I'm going to go ahead and finish it off. Like I said, I'm going to be bringing it in a little bit more and make that tree. So let me go ahead and finish it and then we'll check it out. All right, my friends, as you can see, it has come together really, really nice. I'll do an overhead shot for you. I'm just finishing up a little bit now and just adding some more tomatoes that I have left just to finish this off, just, you know, to make it look nice. And I'm widening the base of it because I kind of did not go wide enough. So I am doing that. And then I'm going to tuck this right in here. That. Okay. And I think we really did a good job here. I'm pretty happy. Now I'm just going to put this aside real quick. And I only used one sleeve of mozzarella for that. And I had put aside the piece for my, what's this called? Cheese. So, or for my star, I mean. I'm gonna take a little bit of this off so it'll be flatter. Okay. And I have my star, and I'm just gonna lay that out on my cheese. And I'm just gonna take my knife, cut my star out. If it doesn't stick to my finger. Yes, Kelly. There we go. Okay. And don't worry, I'll eat this leftover cheese. And friends, there you have it. There's the star, and we're going to put that right at the top. Alrighty. And then, I think what I'm going to do is find some really small basil. And just kind of add that right up here. It doesn't stick to my fingers. Just gonna add a little bit of basil right here just to really give it a nice little touch. If I can. It's sticking everywhere. Let me add it first and then put it on there. Alrighty. And then we're going to go ahead and put our star down. Just like that. Alrighty. And I think what I'm going to do is just do like a little one here and a little one there. One here. Let's see. Okay. Like that. And then I'm going to take the little tiny pieces, if you see that, and just put it underneath to make it look like a berry. Let me find some more I have over here. This one actually has two, so we'll do that, it's easier. Just put it like that. So see how the top is? Just pinch that off and that becomes your leaves, your little berries. And there we have it, friends. I will do an overview from above so you can see how it turned out. Now I'm going to go ahead and just put a tiny bit of glaze on it, and then I'm going to put some glaze in a little bowl and put it on the thing. So I'm just going to kind of, you know, just like that. Nothing heavy, just because some people don't like it heavy. There we go. Is that gorgeous? Oh my goodness. I am so in love with it. Beautiful. Alrighty, I will give you a close-up picture. I am just in heaven.